I find that it's true that I often don't know what it is that I'm actually making. What's up, everybody? I'm Brandon. Welcome to ADHD Game Dev. So glad to have you here, and if you've subscribed, I'm so grateful to you. A couple of things have come up lately for me. One was when I opened up my app Bardboard, and I was messing around just poking buttons, just having fun with it on the HTML5 version on the website. And I was like, oh, I suddenly get it. I get why the thing that I made was fun. And it was like, why didn't I understand it before? I was the one who made it, but I didn't. I wanted to push buttons and I wanted to make it function, but I didn't understand what it was for. I got to go to a talk last year with author Malcolm Gladwell, and he said that people who create technology often don't even know how it will be received by the people who use it. And that is so true, isn't it? You don't know what it is that you're making and how it will be received and used. I think about the creation behind Fortnite, and their battle royale that you know of as Fortnite was a placeholder for the real game that they were working on. So they just got the placeholder out, and everybody loved the placeholder. So then Fortnite became what it is. I jumped in. I'll put pictures on screen because I know how you are. You want to see stuff on screen, don't you? I do too. I jumped into my game I was messing around with here. My little tiny world game, and I just opened the file in Godot, and I was like, huh. That's pretty. Yeah. And I kind of just stop sometimes and just smack myself in the back of the head and go, yeah, dummy, it's pretty. Like, look, the thing that you're making is pretty. Who knew? Who knew? So I'm just sitting here laughing at myself because I'm like, I clearly don't understand that the audio app that I'm making is actually fun for people to use and to mess around with and to use in the middle of a D&D campaign. And I don't understand that this game that I'm making it actually looks like something and actually looks pretty. And it might actually turn into something if I keep fiddling with it. And I think that I owe it to being away for a few days, not feeling well, to back up and get some perspective and then come back and look at it again and say, oh, that's what I made. So I want to ask you the question, do you find that to be true for yourself? Do you create things and then you yourself don't seem to get it and then other people get it and you're on the outside looking in going, oh, wait, that you like the thing I made? Last story. The creator of Balatro almost didn't even want to release it, okay? Didn't even want to release it. Didn't want anybody to play it. Hardly anybody ever played his games except for friends and family. And he was like, meh. He was just messing around with it. And it wasn't until he came back and dropped in all this real juicy, splashy stuff to really energize and juice the game up, which people love, that he started to get catching on to it himself and to say, oh, wait a minute, this goofy card game actually has something to it. So I would like to advise you to, maybe believe in yourself a little bit more. Maybe give yourself a little bit of space and maybe ask somebody else what they think of your game. I had hopped into this and I thought, it was a little, I wasn't too thrilled with it. And it was partly because at the time my ground texture was giving me some problems. It looks better now. My son helped me with it. He actually is a smart young man. And knows a lot about a lot of things. And so he helped me with that, and it started to look better. And one of my other kids was looking at it and goes, no, that looks nice. I want to run down the hill. I want to slide down and go look and explore around. And it was funny because I'm thinking somebody else is looking at it and is appreciating what I'm creating in a way that I think maybe I don't appreciate myself. And maybe it would behoove me to give myself a little bit more credit, or at least to keep working on something and give it a chance. At least give it a chance. So anyway, I'm curious to know what you think. Those are my thoughts today, rambling as they might be. I appreciate you being here today, and I appreciate you subscribing and liking the video if you didn't already. And I hope that you will be awesome today. Bye now.